Alright, imagine this. It's 2026, and the car you're about to see can literally outsmart you, out-accelerate supercars, and still cost less than what people paid for a basic SUV just a few years ago. And trust me, number one on this list is going to blow your mind because nobody expected it to dominate like this. So today we're diving into the top 5 brand new cars coming in 2026 that are not just upgrades, they're game changers, and whether you're a car lover, a tech enthusiast, or just someone planning to buy your next ride, you're going to want to watch this till the end because each car on this list brings something crazy to the table. And I'll also share a few surprising details that most people don't know yet. Let's start with number 5, and this one is already creating hype because it's not just a car, it's a statement, the 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 7. Now if you think electric SUVs are boring, this car is here to prove you wrong in the best way possible. First of all, the design looks like something straight out of the future, super clean, super bold, and it almost feels like a luxury lounge on wheels. And when you step inside, it doesn't even feel like a traditional car anymore. There's no clutter, no unnecessary buttons, just a wide open space with a massive digital interface and relaxing ambient lighting that actually adjusts based on your mood. Now here's where it gets interesting. This SUV is expected to deliver over 300 miles of range on a single charge, which means no more constant charging anxiety, and thanks to ultra-fast charging, you can go from almost empty to 80% in under 20 minutes. Imagine grabbing a coffee and coming back to a nearly full battery. Insane, right? But wait, the real magic is in its autonomous features. This car is expected to push closer to full self-driving capability, meaning long road trips could literally become stress-free. You just sit back, relax, maybe watch something on the screen, and the car handles the rest. And let me ask you something. Would you trust a car to drive you completely on its own? Because 2026 might be the year that becomes normal. Now moving to number 4, and this one is for people who still love power, sound, and adrenaline. The 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Yes, the legend is coming back stronger than ever, and this time it's not just about raw power, it's about smart performance. We're talking about a hybrid-assisted V8 engine that could push over 800 horsepower. Yeah, you heard that right. 800 horsepower in a street car. But what makes it even crazier is how it delivers that power. Instant torque from electric assistance combined with the roar of a traditional V8. It's like the best of both worlds. And Ford is focusing heavily on handling this time, so expect better grip, improved aerodynamics, and a more balanced driving experience. This isn't just a muscle car anymore. It's becoming a true performance machine that can compete with high-end sports cars. Inside, it's still driver-focused but with a modern twist. Digital displays, advanced driving modes, and even AI-based performance tuning that adjusts the car based on how you drive. So the more you push it, the smarter it gets, kind of like the car is learning you. And here's a quick question. Would you go for a fully electric future or still hold on to cars like this that give you that raw emotional driving experience? Now number 3 is something completely different. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser. And if you think this is just another SUV, think again. This is a comeback story. Toyota is bringing back the Land Cruiser with a modern twist while keeping its legendary durability and off-road capability. But here's the twist, it's going hybrid. Yes, even one of the toughest off-road vehicles is embracing electrification. And honestly, it makes sense. You get better fuel efficiency, more torque for off-roading, and a quieter ride when needed. But don't worry, it's still built like a tank. Strong chassis, advanced suspension, and all the off-road tech you can imagine. What's really exciting is how Toyota is blending old-school reliability with new-age technology. You get features like terrain management systems, adaptive suspension, and even off-road cruise control that can handle difficult terrain almost automatically. Inside, it's more refined than ever. Premium materials, a huge infotainment screen, and all the comfort you'd expect from a modern SUV. But it still feels rugged. It still feels like a Land Cruiser. Now imagine this. You're driving through rough mountains or desert roads, and your car is doing most of the hard work. That's the kind of experience this vehicle is aiming for. Now let's talk about number 2, and this one is already making headlines, the 2026 Tesla Model 2. This might be the most important electric car Tesla has ever made. Because it's not about luxury, it's about accessibility. This car is expected to be priced around $25,000. Yes, a Tesla at that price. And that changes everything. Because suddenly, electric cars are not just for the rich, they become mainstream. And Tesla is not cutting corners either. you still get a sleek design, minimalist interior, and advanced software features. The big highlight here is efficiency. This car is being designed to maximize range while keeping costs low. So even with a smaller battery, it could still deliver impressive mileage. And of course, it comes with Tesla's software ecosystem, over-the-air updates, autopilot features, and a user experience that keeps improving over time. But here's the real question. If electric cars become this affordable, what happens to traditional gasoline cars? Will they slowly disappear? Or will they evolve into something new? And now, the moment you've been waiting for, number 1. And this is the car that nobody expected to dominate the conversation in 2026. The Apple car. Yes, Apple is finally entering the automotive world, and if the rumors and leaks are even half true, this could completely redefine what a car is. Because Apple is not just building a vehicle, they're building an experience. Imagine stepping into a car that feels more like a smart device, fully integrated with your phone, your home, your entire digital life. No traditional dashboard, just a seamless interface, voice-controlled everything, and a design that feels unbelievably clean and futuristic. But the biggest focus is autonomy. Apple is aiming for a fully self-driving car from day one. No steering wheel in some versions. Just a space where you sit, relax, work, or even sleep while the car takes you where you need to go. And here's the crazy part. Apple's strength is not just hardware, it's software. And that means the user experience could be unlike anything we've seen before in the car industry. Smooth, intuitive, and deeply connected. Now think about this. If Apple succeeds, it could force the entire auto industry to rethink how cars are designed, not just as machines, but as digital environments. So out of these 5, which one surprised you the most? Was it the affordable Tesla, the futuristic Apple car, or the powerful Mustang? Because one thing is clear. 2026 is not just about new cars, it's about a new era of driving, where technology, performance, and experience are all merging into something completely different. And honestly, we're just getting started. The next few years are going to bring even more innovations that we can't even imagine yet. So if you're excited about the future of cars, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments which car you would pick and why. Because I read every single comment and I'd love to know your thoughts. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next on this channel.